All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash, Barakatah. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and making their body a living sacrifice for Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp, and in today's lesson, it's just going to be directed to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as the confusion of faces. You are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, all right? You're the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right? And Jacob had 12 children, all right? And you come from those 12 children. So it'll behoove you to come back to the Lord, come back to his law, statutes, and commandments, seek him, okay? Because the Lord is going to destroy this system, all right, the system of the so-called white man who is known as Esau according to the Bible, all right, because America, all right, which is the chief house of this system, is going to be destroyed. If you haven't been paying attention to your news lately, all right, you should, just by watching the news, you can see that this place is finished, and you need to return to the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, quickly, right now, or you're going to take part in his judgment, because he's not playing games anymore, all right. He's tired of seeing the wickedness on earth, and he wants to, okay, destroy the wicked, okay? So this is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired, right? And that's talking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? You're a nation not desired, especially you've been living here in America. You should see it, all right? Just by the laws that are established, just by the stereotype of the television, news media, all right, movies, okay? They make you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans look like scum of the earth, all right? And so America doesn't desire you, all right? The so-called white man who controls America, all right, who runs America, all right? He doesn't care for you, and that's why you need to gather yourselves together, all right, and come back to the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, while there's still time. Okay. Verse 2. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you. Before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. Right, and that's the thing. All right. If you don't return to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, he's going to bring his anger and wrath upon you. All right. And he's going to allow these heathens, okay, to jack you up, man, especially when World War III happens, all right? Because how you going to run away from a nuke, all right, when these heathens start launching nukes at each other, all right? And that's through the sparing power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, because he wants World War III to happen. He wants nuclear war to happen, all right? That's his wrath. That's his anger, all right, that he's bringing upon the whole earth, all right, to judge. So it behooves you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to come back to your true biblical nationality, all right? Come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, all right, now, before the judgment is, okay, poured upon this place, all right? Verse 3, seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrote his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger, right, man? You see? So the Lord's coming back with anger. So if you don't seek him now in meekness and seek him in righteousness, all right, which is returning back to the law, statutes, and commandments, okay, returning back to your culture, your heritage as a Hebrew Israelite, then you're going to take part of his anger, which is death and destruction, because that's what he's bringing, all right? Because the God of Israel, all right, he is tired of this system, and he's going to destroy the governments of this system, all right? So that leads me to, but before I get that, let me get another scripture just to reiterate the point of why you should be seeking the Lord, okay, now, all right? This is the book of Psalms, (105) verse 3. Glory ye in his holy name. Let the heart of them rejoice that seek the Lord. Right, man? Because if you seek the Lord, man, okay, you're going to be rejoicing in these times, okay? And you're going to glory in his name, okay? Because you're already been put on game to know exactly what's going on. And you know through these scriptures that you'll be delivered out of here. Verse 4, seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his face forevermore. Right, man, this is the time to seek the Lord, okay? This is the time to follow righteousness, okay? Because if you don't follow righteousness, hey, you're going to take part of the Lord's wrath. Verse 5, remember his marvelous works that he hath done, his wonders and the judgments of his mouth. Right, man. All the judgments that the Lord has done, okay? Especially when we were in Egypt for 400 years and he delivered us out of there. He literally jacked the hell out of Egypt, okay? Destroyed it. Egypt never became powerful ever again after we left and the Lord, okay, took down Pharaoh, okay, and put all those plagues in there, all right? So you should remember all those accounts, all right? And you can find them in the Bible, okay? Verse 6, O ye seed of Abraham, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his chosen. Right, man. The children, of Jacob is the Lord's chosen, man, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? You make up the 12 tribes, all right? The Lord chose you, okay, to seek him, all right, to glory in his name, to rejoice, okay, for his wonders and his marvelous, okay, works, all right? So that's why you need to come back, okay? Come back to him. Because he's the only one that's going to be able to deliver you out of what's about to come, all right? Listen, man, this is 2018. If you haven't been paying attention to what's going on, all right, something's wrong with you. This place cannot sustain itself, all right? This whole world's about to go into utter chaos, man. And if you don't have Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, okay, protecting you, okay, you're done, man. You're gonna die out here a gruesome death. Verse 7, he is the Lord our power. His judgments are in all the earth. You see that? Judgments are in all the earth. So you can't escape, man. The Lord's gonna judge this place, okay? He's gonna destroy all these governments, man. And if you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans want to hold hand to America or whatever country you're living in, man, all right, you're going to take part in that wrath, man, all right? This is what you're supposed to be holding on to, the Holy Bible, man, the Scriptures, all right? This is where salvation is at, okay? Having faith and hope on these words, okay? So let me reiterate, because the God of Israel is going to destroy these nations, man, these governments. So let me go to the book of Micah, chapter 1. And I'll start at 3. For behold, the Lord cometh forth out of his place, and will come down and tread upon the high places of the earth. You see that? So the Lord's coming to destroy these governments, man, these countries, okay? He's coming to, okay, bring judgment to the earth. And that's why, man, that should put fear in your heart to be like, wait a minute, if the Lord's going to judge every nation under the sun, all right, I don't want to take part in that wrath, okay? Verse 3, for behold, verse 4, and the mountains shall be molten under him, and the valley shall be cleft as wax before the fire, and as the waters that are poured down a steep place. Right, man? Okay? Because this place is going to get melted, man. Especially here in America, this place is going to be melted, man, with fire. Right? This place is going to be melted with fire. And if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American dwelling here in America, your only hope is these words to get delivered out, because this place is going to be burnt up utterly, okay? Fire's coming here, and Donald Trump and his policy is going to make it happen, because Donald Trump is going to, he's bringing about World War III, if you haven't been seeing, okay? And that's the Lord doing that to stir these nations up so they can attack America with thermonuclear fire, okay? And in the midst, and after that, okay, that's when the Lord's coming with his chariots, all right? And he's going to start zapping people, all right? So, I mean, judgment is just going to be flowing, man. So you need to escape the Lord's wrath by coming back to, okay, his book, man. Coming back to law, statutes, commandments. Stop being a heathen. Stop acting like a heathen. Stop acting, okay, like a Gentile, all right? Yeah, we were all Gentiles at one point, but, okay, me and the brothers, man, we got out of that. We said, no, we're Hebrew Israelites, man. This is our book. This is our heritage. It's time to repent, man, and come back. And that's what you need to be doing. If you don't, you're going to take part of the wrath that the Lord's going to bring upon these governments, okay? Yeah, let me get Zephaniah chapter 3, verse, actually chapter 2, verse 15. This is the rejoicing city that dwelt carelessly, that said in her heart, I am, and there is none beside me. How is she become a desolation, a place for beasts to lie down in? Everyone that passes by her shall hiss and wag his hand. Right, and that's talking about America, man. All right, America is a prideful, okay, nation, okay, that dwelt carelessly. That's why the Lord's going to judge this place, okay? And you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, you need to see that, man, that America has done everything wicked under the sun, and the sins have reached to heaven. Okay, you can read that in Revelation. Okay, how in fact, let me go get it. Let me get the book of Revelation. I believe it's 18. Yeah, Revelation 18. And I'll start at 2, and then I'll jump down so you know who it's talking about. Revelation 18 and 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Right, man. That's when that's John, okay, seeing America being destroyed, man. All right, with them thermonuclear missiles, man, burning America up. That's why I said Babylon is fallen. Okay, but here's the reason why it's fallen. Verse, jumping down to, well, let me go with 4. Let me jump down to 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Right, and that's talking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? That's why you need to gather yourselves together, a nation not desired, because America, all right, is the enemy of the God of Israel, the God of the Holy Bible. And the Lord is going to judge her and plague her for all the sins she has committed. That's why he says, come out of her, my people. All right, that's talking about you Hebrew Israelites, all right? Verse 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. Right. That's why in Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 15, this is the rejoicing city that dwelt carelessly, that said in her heart, I am, and there is none besides me. How is she become a desolation, a place for beasts to lie down in? Everyone that passes by her shall hiss and wag his hand. Wag his hand. Right, man. Because America is destroyed, man. This place is destroyed. And okay, everybody that wasn't destroyed in this country, those nations are far off that are in all these other countries, they're going to look at America like, man, all right, that place got destroyed, all right? And everybody's going to know then that it was the God of Israel, all right? And that's why you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, you need to come out of America. Don't take part of her plagues and her sins, because this place is destroyed. Babylon is fallen. Babylon is fallen. All right? And you need to realize that, or you're going to take part of it, because America is a prideful nation, man. America, okay, promotes nothing but, okay, self-gratification, self-individualism. It's all about me, me, me. The hell with everybody else. And that's wrong, man. All right? That's wicked, man. All right? That's Satanism. All right? That's that Aleister Crowley do what thou wilt spirit. All right? You could do whatever you want under the sun, and you have no responsibilities, man. And that's a wicked way of thinking, man. And you can't think like that, or you're gonna get destroyed by the Lord's wrath. All right? Because of America's pride, this place is gonna be destroyed, man. All right? I'll get that in Book of Proverbs. That's my next script anyway. Proverbs 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. You see that? And that's why America is going to be destroyed. So if you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans want to take part in America's destruction, then hey, keep up with that pride. Keep up with that prideful, haughty spirit, all right? Because eventually, it is good. You're going to be destroyed and you're going to fall, all right? And haughty, another word meaning arrogant, all right? And a lot of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, you're arrogant for what, man? You're living at the bottom, all right? You're not living like the so-called white man is, all right? The Edomites. You're living at the bottom. You're struggling. You're working dead-end jobs. You're working 9 to 5, okay? You ain't got no pension. And if you do have a pension, all right, it's not even enough, all right, to have you retire. You're going to be working to your old and you drop dead, all right? This ain't living, man, all right? Your thought process, all right, if you're thinking America's going to deliver you out of your troubles is backwards, man. This place was built for our punishment, all right? And you have to see that. That's why you need to return to Yahweh Shem Yahushai so that, okay, you can understand why we're in the predicament we are in, all right? But here's the good news. The Lord said he's still going to destroy this place, all right? Because at the end of the day, this place has done nothing but wickedness, all right? It's harmed us, if you haven't realized, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It's harmed the earth, all right? It twisted the Lord's word around. So America's got to go, and it will go, all right? You have to see that. If you can't see that, then you're going to die with this place, America. America's wicked-ass place, all right? And if you have to understand that, all right? But if you don't worry. The Lord is going to bring that wrath upon you. And this leads me to my last scripture. The book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Right, man. That's talking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Because you're the only ones that can sin before the Lord's eyes. Because he gave us the law. All right? Because we're the children of Israel. So he's going to destroy you, man. And he's going to bring cruelty upon you. All right? Before you give up the ghost, man. All right? And hey, man, let's just tell you, man, if you haven't been paying attention to conspiracy theories, okay, I'll lay it down for you real quickly, man. All right? The economy will collapse. All right? It's only a matter of time. All right? Because they want to implement RFID chips. All right? So when the economy collapses, you're going to have famine in the land. Okay? You're going to have martial law troops. Okay? You're going to have, okay, systems set up where, oh, you want to eat, you got to take the chip. All right? Then World War III is breaking out. Okay? There's going to be nothing but chaos here. The martial law troops, they already have orders to kill Negroes and Latinos on sight. Do whatever you want with them. Meaning you women, you're going to get raped by them. Your children are going to be murdered in front of your face. Like, this is what's going to happen, man. A lot of cruelty, a lot of punishment is coming to, okay, this land. And if you hold on to America, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, who are the children of Israel, you're going to take part of that cruelty. Because these people here, okay, this country, America, is all about wickedness. And when the dollar collapses, that's when the wickedness is really going to show forth, man. And you thought it's bad now. You ain't seen when somebody's desperate and they ain't got no money and they ain't got no food and all they have is a knife or a gun, and they ain't got nothing spiritual in them. They're not even thinking about the Bible. They're thinking about self-preservation. And that means that if you're in their way, it's death to you, man. All right? So, and that's why the Lord said, once again, Isaiah 13:9, behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Exactly, man. All right? Because this place is going to be destroyed, man. And before the nukes drop, the Lord's going to make sure that all types of hell happens here. Calamities happen here. All right? Verse 10, for the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. Right, and that's when the nukes drop. All right? Verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. You see that? That's what's coming, man, to the earth, and mainly here in America. So if you're so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, all right, you don't want to take part of that wrath of what the Lord's bringing, man. He said, hey, man, do you see how descriptive that is? He said, verse 11, I will punish the world for their evil. If you don't think there's evil in the world, there's something wrong with you, all right? And they're wicked for their iniquity, right? All the wickedness, all the evil deeds that they have been pushing out, man. Homosexuality, transgenderism, okay? Spiritual adultery, resurrecting these idols, okay? All over here in America, okay? And abroad, okay? And it goes on and says, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. Right, man. And who's the main proud arrogancy place? Here in America. All right? So the Lord said he's going to bring it down, man. He's going to bring this place down. And will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Right, man. He's going to lay you down. So behoove you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to come back to the Lord. Come back to your true biblical nationality. You're a Hebrew Israelite from one of the prospective 12 tribes, all right? And, yeah, and if you don't want to return, just know that death is coming, destruction, America's going to be destroyed, and before it's destroyed, all hell is going to break loose, where you're going to pray that it's destroyed to take you out of that torment, because this place is going to be torture, man. Hey, watch the movie The Purge, man. Watch those 3 movies, The Purge, man, all right? Just to give you an idea how sick and twisted this place is going to get, man, when the commie collapses and all hell breaks loose. All right? So with that, Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash, Barakatah. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the 4 corners of the earth and making their body a living sacrifice for Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Shalom.